Hi guys, Stu here from True Fitness. Welcome to the True Fitness Accelerator program of Christmas 2024. So today we're going to go over a little bit about how the program works, and there'll be much more information that will be coming out over the next couple of days with more details. But it's very simple. So the first part of this conversation is just going to be a basic outline of how this works. Okay. The concept of the Accelerator program is it's a phase where we focus a bit more on nutrition than we do throughout most of the year. So we try and pick a period that's hopefully not going to be too full of social engagements, that we can kind of try and quieten things down, where we can focus more on nutrition, activity, and training than we would normally get a run up in normal life. Hence why we've picked this month, because it's typically the month everyone tries to stay in nice and quiet. And then the last day is the Christmas party, where we're going to aim to undo all of the good stuff that we've already done. So that's how we're going to view this. So imagine your focus on nutrition in day to day life is, say, 4 out of 10. For the next 4 weeks, the aim of the game is to try and get that to an 8 or a 9 out of 10. And then after those 4 weeks, you might feel fantastic and want to bring it back down to 4. You might feel great and just think, oh, do you know what? I'm going to carry on at a 9. You might keep some focus but drop it down to a 7. But the aim of the game is to really use this as an intense period of where we can really do lots of learning about nutrition, what works good for you, what doesn't work good for you, and hopefully get some results before we get to that Christmas period. Okay. So how it's going to work? What we need to do is you're going to download the MyFitnessPal app. Okay. Pretty sure everybody has got MyFitnessPal. I have downloaded. I've filmed this on a phone so that I can show it very easily. So as you can see here, I've got MyFitnessPal in the front screen, and you just need to download this app here. Okay. Okay. I've not been on this in a while, guys. You can probably tell. And then we've got it here. Okay, so we're going to download the app, and then what we need to do is go into goals. You need to put your current weight, goal weight. For most people, they're going to be no more than uh, zero point 0.5 kilos per week. So that's about 1 pound of fat per week. A lot of people set their targets at losing 1 kilo per week or 2 pounds per week, and that would require you being in a calorie deficit of 1,000 calories a day without any extra exercise, which generally just sets people up to fail. Okay, so when we do set this up, I want you to just put it at no more than zero point 0.5 kilos or 1 pound per week. You'll also be able to come in and say how active you are. Okay, so not very active, lightly active, active, very active. I would recommend that pretty much no one goes above lightly active. I will personally set mine at lightly active. I do at least 12,000 steps a day, and I train 3 to 4 times a week, and I would still qualify that as lightly active. If you're getting less than sort of maybe 6, 7 thousand steps a day, and you're doing you're still doing 3 sessions a week, I would probably go closer to the not very active. But we can play with these figures as we go over. Once you've done that, that's going to give you a calorie target for the month, and then we can work it out from there. Okay, so I won't spend too long going over MyFitnessPal, but if you do have any issues with that, let me know and I'll go over that on a one-to-one basis. So we are going to go onto MyFitnessPal, and that's going to create our calorie target. We also want to set you a protein target. Now, unfortunately, my Fitness Power's protein target system isn't great unless you get the upgraded version. If you want to upgrade it, that's fine. If you don't want to upgrade it, that's cool. You can keep the normal target, and we're going to set a protein target at about 1.5 grams of body protein per body weight. We'll sort that through a little bit later. We're going to set up a step target. Okay, so for most people, everyone says you want to try and do 10,000 steps. The the reality is, ideally, that would be great for everyone. But if you currently do 10,000 steps, so I do 10,000 steps a day comfortably. If I do an accelerator and I'm trying to get into a fat loss period, nothing changes so much for me. I still have to do more steps. So I would set a target of 12, 13,000 steps per day. So normally it just means I want to try and get an extra maybe 20-minute walking every day, which is going to be similar to having an extra workout each day. If you're sat at 5 or 6,000 steps, our target's going to be closer to 7 or 8. But try not to set a target that is super far out of reach and it's going to be unavoidable. If you do need help setting that, pop me a text. We'll go over that together again on one-to-one. We're going to have a couple of WhatsApp groups, how we're going to run this. So we're going to have a main WhatsApp group where you'll have access to myself and the coaches. We're going to send out content. We want as much feedback and inspiration on there as possible, guys. Tips, tricks, any recipes that you think will help other people. We'll also have a small group, WhatsApp group, which you're going to use to check in with your step target, protein goal, and um, calorie target each day. So you'll upload screenshots of everything into there. We'll show you how to do that if you need help on day one. We're going to do a weekly check-in via a very short survey, which will just tell us if you need any extra help, what you've got on well with each week. And then at the end, we're going to do a bit of a plan on how we can maintain some of the benefits that we've got from the accelerator. So this is a little bit of a breakdown of what's expected from you on this part, okay? So we want you to aim to stay within your calorie target each day. We want you to try and hit your protein target each day. That's often the hardest part for many people. If you get the protein target right, the calorie target is normally not too hard to hit. We want you to try and do at least 10,000 steps a day. Now, a little bit with this. So I just said if you can only get 5 or 6, aim to just do an extra couple of thousand steps. That still stands, okay? But why are we saying with this is if you struggle to get extra steps in within a day, or if you're doing that and you're still under the 10,000 steps, I've uploaded some mini home mobility bodyweight workouts. There's a couple of kettlebell workouts as well on Team Up. If you go onto your app and you go to the on demand section. So, oh, hang on, how do I do this? On demand, open on demand, and it'll come up with some videos and follow along workouts there. Okay. So, if you find that you haven't got enough steps in, or it's something that you struggle with, you can do one of these home workouts every day. You could do them a couple of times a week. You can do them if you struggle to get into the gym. They're really short workouts that aren't designed to make you achy. There's lots of mobility, lots of stretching, lots of core. They're just there to top up your training in a very safe and doable manner. We want you to check in every day. That means especially on the shit days, guys. Okay, if you've had a bad day and you've gone over, the key is to still track the bad days. When people fall off the wagon, it's because they've not tracked. All right, we don't want to just see the good ones. It's the bad ones that we're going to learn from, and that's what's going to help us in the long run. Anyways, and then we want you to check in on the survey each week. Okay, this is really important whether you had a good week or a bad week, so we can get feedback on how you're getting on, and we can put strategies in place if you're struggling. Okay, it takes less than 5 minutes, and it'd be massively appreciated by myself and the coaches. If you have any questions after this video, guys, please feel free to pop me a message, pop one of the coaches a message, and we'll tackle any questions and issues that you have. And I'll see you in the next video.